Gonna scump a dab on back again. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, bro.
What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Murphy. I'm one half of the Brothers Murphy. It's time for Metagame Minute, fam. And what I want to talk about is how some games ramp up, like the sentence I just said, kind of just took off out of nowhere, even though nobody asked it to. I want to talk about games that ramp up, that speed up. There's a lot of games out there, like Engine Builders, for example, is a game that kind of like gets going and then stuff becomes bigger and bigger and you can pull off these big combos and stuff, which I absolutely love. And actually next week I'm going to be talking about an engine builder that I quite like. That might be a perfect game, so that's a teaser for later. So that'll be my next Metagame Minute. But I want to talk about games that ramp up, and the thing that made me think about this is I recently played Sorcerer City by Druid City Games, and that had a ramp up in kind of the ways you'd expect, where you kind of get bigger and bigger point opportunities as the game goes. But the game itself ramped up and sped up in an intense way. So in this game, the way that people kind of explain it, and I think is accurate in its way, is that it's kind of like speed Carcassonne. You're playing out these tiles. You kind of shuffle them together. It's kind of like a tile deck builder as well. It's got a lot of weird hybrid things going on. And you're playing out these tiles that build a city. You're building a kind of a city every year. And there's different scoring opportunities. If you have red, purple, green, and yellow, certain things that have shields on them will present scoring opportunities. So you might want a bunch of yellows in a line, but you also might want a big group of yellows that are connected, but they don't have to be in any particular shape. Same thing with red, and then purple, and then green are ultimately your points. So the cool thing is that you have to put all these tiles out to build your city, but you're under a timer. You have like 2 minutes to do it. And when you start the game, you've got a small stack of tiles. No big deal. You have 2 minutes and you just feel like, oh, I can like really think about where I put this before I place it down, because once you place it down, it's stuck there and you got to move on to the next tile. And so I really appreciated that. In the first round, I was like, piece of cake, no problem, let's go. And then you buy a couple tiles and then monsters appear. So you have to take a monster, and it might be a dragon or something like that, gets shuffled into your stack of tiles. And a dragon's going to destroy another tile in your city. So now I've just bought 2 new tiles. I've got a monster that might destroy some tiles. And now I just have more tiles, period, that I need to play. And the amount of time that I need to do all these things in stays the same. And you play through 5 rounds, and I discovered that through playing Sorcerer City, I got worse and worse and panicked more and more every single round, because all of a sudden now I have multiple monsters and I have like 6 skeletons, and they're all over. I've just got a city of bones. And I just have too many tiles to get through, because I really want to be thoughtful, because where you put stuff does matter, but I don't have time to care. And I just really appreciated how that game kind of sped up on me. I was like, I can't, oh God, the next round's crazier. And the points kind of get bigger if you have the influence and stuff like that. So it just kind of kept getting crazier and bigger and bigger. And after I played, I was like, I don't think I've played a game that ramps up like that, in that way, where I just I could feel my hair like standing straighter and straighter on end. So I'm curious, do you know of any other games that seem to speed up or ramp up in a way like that? There's traditional ways where you build an engine for yourself and that engine ramps up. I'm talking about the game itself kind of like speeds up on you. If you know of any games like that, put them in the comments below, because I thought that was really, really neat. And I really kind of enjoyed like getting more and more harried as I'm like trying to put stuff down and seeing if I could like pull off something sensible. And I could not, but I look forward to trying again to maybe get better in the future. So that's all I got for you today. Games that ramp up, put yours in the comments below. Anything with a timer seems to lend itself to that. So give me your favorite games that seem to ramp up or just kind of exponentially grow as you play them. I want to see those in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up while you're at it. And until next time, just remember, folks, that whether or not you want a game that absolutely stays pedestrian and never changes, not even a crack in the sidewalk as you're walking, or if you want a game that goes up and up and up a steep mountain, then you're double black diamond all the way back down, and you just got your ass on fire. The more meta, the more better.